What is the size of your community in Mexico?
In Mexico, we have community in Mérida, in Chiapas, here in Mexico, in San Luis Potosí, and in Querétaro as well, and in Campeche, I believe, yes. So we began our mission here, you could say, 1 year ago when we started with Mérida. So alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah, it is growing, and we hope that it may grow and that we may show people the true teaching of Islam, which is about peace and not about war or any terrorism.
You told me you had a special kind of Sunnism. You teach a special kind of what is this?
Well, as you know that in Islam there are so many sects. So our sect, our Jamaat is called Ahmadiyya Muslim Community. In Spanish, that is Comunidad Musulmana Ahmadiyya, and we are Muslims who believe in the Messiah, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian, India, and that's what distinguishes the Messiah, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian, India.
It is a special Messiah?
He was a person who claimed to be that Messiah, the promised Messiah, who was prophesied by Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. So before the demise of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, he said that after I am gone, there will be a Messiah that will come to reform the Muslims. Now this person, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad of Qadian, India, he came in 1889 and he claimed to be that Messiah who was to come. So that is something that distinguishes us.
But so you don't believe in Muhammad?
No. That is, we believe in Muhammad, peace be upon him, and as a Muslim, I am bound to believe in all the prophets, that whether that be Moses, peace be upon him, Jesus, peace be upon him. We believe in the latter-day Messiah who was prophesied by Muhammad, peace be upon him.
So he is still to come.
So before the demise of Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, he said that after me there will be a Messiah that will come to reform the Muslims especially. Okay? Now that person who came in 1889, Mirza Ghulam Ahmad in India, he said that I am that Messiah and that prophet that was to come after Muhammad, peace be upon him. Now, the majority of the Muslims in the world, they believe that there can be no prophet after Muhammad, peace be upon him. But then we give them the answer that it was prophesied by Muhammad, peace be upon him, that there will be someone after him. So we believe in that person.
Okay, and the Muslim community in Chiapas belong to your movement?
Yes.
The one that was formed by Spaniard?
I don't know about that. There was a community there already. So when the members of our community went there and they preached them the message of our community, then they said that this community is something that makes sense to us. And so they left their original community and they joined the community of our Ahmadiyya Muslim community, you could say. We started a year ago, and by the grace of Allah, we are expanding, and inshallah that shall continue. But the thing that I enjoyed here today especially is not the fact that we came here for a radio interview. I wouldn't say that. It's the fact that this thing brought all of us together. Whether different faiths, that doesn't matter in my opinion. It's just the fact that we believe in a God, right? Whether different prophets, you could say, but as a Muslim I am bound to believe in all the prophets and have respect for them. But it's the fact that all of us came together and we put our differences aside and we found out that we're all about love and peace, and so our goal is the same, and so we should work together the same.
You said it was hard to be a Muslim now because it is associated with terrorism.
The fact is that when somebody hijacks your religion and does bad things in the name of that religion, which has been happening in the past, right? You can take so many examples from the past. People have hijacked Christianity and used it for their own purposes, used it to kill people and said that yes, we are Christian, that's why we're doing it. You're not doing it because you're Christian, you're doing it because you're a bad person. Same way in the media you see that so many so-called Muslims are killing people in the name of Islam. But in my opinion, that's just bad people who have taken the name of Islam and they are doing all of that in that name. So that makes my job harder, yes, because I am an Imam and I have to go and tell people that that is false. And the truth is that what the meaning of Islam is, that is peace. The word Islam means peace. And that's what Islam is about, not what those people are doing or what they're trying to do. So yes, that makes my job hard. That's what I was referring to.
But the word Islam means submission,
Peace,
no?
submission and peace. Yes.
Submission.
To the will of God. The will of God, that's it. Submission to the will of God only, and peace.
And peace. What is your opinion of Jews?
I think Jews are very nice people, right? A prophet, when Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, came and the Holy Quran was, and he came with Holy Quran, we find verses in the Holy Quran which say that God has sent a prophet to every nation in the world, because that's the only thing that makes sense. Yes, that's only fair, because on the Day of Judgment anybody could get up and say that, well, no prophet was sent to me to tell me that there's a God, right? So God says in the Holy Quran that there has been sent a prophet to every nation and every people. There was a prophet sent to the Jews, Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and there were so many prophets before him, right? So we believe that a prophet was sent to Jews, and that was Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, and he came with the book, the Bible, the Old Testament. And that's my opinion about the Jews, that they follow the teaching that Prophet Moses, peace be upon him, brought.
So what do you think when many sermons are about killing Jews? And
as I said before, people have taken not just the word of Islam, but also the book, the Holy Quran, and
we are talking about the Islamic State.
Yes, and they've taken these little passages which have been happening in the past. They've taken these little passages and they say, look, in this passage it says go and kill, right? But they don't look at the verse before, or they don't look at the verse after, which talks about that, okay, if there's somebody who is coming to kill you, you're allowed to fight back in self-defense. So anyway, these people, they take this little passage which says go and kill them, and they say, look, God is talking about the Jews, let's go and kill them. So this can be done to any book, in my opinion. I can pick up, people have been doing this in the past with the Bible as well. They say, look, in the Bible, this is what is said. But you are not taking the whole context, right? So the people who say that go and kill Jews or go and kill the Christians, what I want to say to them is that there's a verse in the Holy Quran, very beautiful verse, which says, Allah Ta'ala says, that whether a Jew, whether you're a Christian, whether you're a Muslim or a Sabian, as long as you believe in one God and you do good works, God will be happy with you, right? This is my message to those people, that why don't you look at this verse? God didn't differentiate, right? He said whatever you are, whatever religion you are, it's fine, as long as you believe in one God and do good works, right? Isn't that our goal here? Right, so everybody can get together. It doesn't matter what your race is or what your religion is. The last sermon that Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gave, he said that an Arab has no superiority over a non-Arab, and a white has no superiority over a black or an Arab. Right? So that was his message, that there's no differentiating between me and you. It doesn't matter if you're a Jew and I'm a Muslim. It doesn't mean I'm superior over you, or it doesn't mean you're superior over me. No, we are all human beings, and we should learn to live together in peace and harmony. That should be our goal, in my opinion.